What's up, you guys? So today I want to talk about how moving your feet or moving in general can help you become more clear on your goals and your visions. For myself personally, I know that there's been times where I have been stuck in a rut and I didn't move my feet and I didn't take steps forward at all. And it often felt like I was very, very confused. But I want to encourage you that movement is actually going to make you more clear. The more that you move your feet, the more that you take steps forward, the more the clarity is going to come. Even small steps help you become more clear on your goals and your visions. And I know for myself personally, I can have a long list of all the things that I think I should do, but if I never act on those things, then I'm truthfully never getting that one step closer. Some of you are just one step away from your big breakthrough, one step away from that clear idea, one step away from the very thing that's going to give you the results that you're looking for. But the problem is we're so fearful, or we doubt the very steps that we want to take. We doubt the vision, we doubt the journey, we doubt the process that it takes to actually reaching those goals. I want to let you know that you can't figure it out by standing still. So if you're sitting there and you're on the sidelines and you're just waiting for the big breakthrough to come, you're waiting for the vision to fall in your lap, I want to let you know that it doesn't work like that. So if you're waiting and hoping that it'll just automatically click one day, it's not going to do that. If you sit down for too long, you'll never reach those goals. If you stay on the sidelines and you never actually get in the game, you're never going to reach the visions and goals that you have set out for yourself. So I want to encourage you to take those small steps forward, because those small steps are going to help make momentum. That's going to help make you more clear as you go on your journey. And sometimes we don't have the full picture. We don't have the full plan. We don't have the whole idea ahead of us, but you may have a little idea of a way that you can tweak something. You might have an idea of some little step that you can make right now. And I want to let you know that it's time for you to make that step, because the more that you take those steps, the more clear you're going to get on your journey. When you take that first step, maybe you don't have the next 5 steps lined out, but those steps are going to come along with you taking that initial step. Taking action actually helps break down confusion. And there's been many times in my life where I've been so confused about what was next, so confused about what to do next. I really just got into a place where I was in a slump. I started to feel bored with everything that I was doing. And just because you're bored about something, or you're bored of your gift, or you're bored of your vision and your dreams, does not mean that it's not worth pursuing. Some of you guys throw things into the trash because you got bored with it. Some of you have given up on dreams, goals, businesses, things like that, relationships, because you got bored. But I want to let you know that no feeling is going to last forever. But that's how you know that we're meant to progressively get better. Everything that we do is meant to progressively get better. If it was just a satisfying feeling the entire time, there would be no growth. So I want to encourage you that if you've gotten bored with what you've been doing, if you feel like it's been just a steadily stagnant season, then there's new things that you need to try, new things that you need to implement. And that does not mean that the goals, the vision, the business, whatever it is that you have been reaching for is not worth pursuing. I said this in my last video that sometimes we get into the space where we feel like things have to be completely perfect for us to pursue it. We feel like things have to be strategically lined up or perfectly lined up in order for us to feel like it's worth pursuing. But I want to tell you, sometimes God will give you a puzzle that hasn't been put together, that's completely shuffled around and moved around in order for you to find it, in order for you to get it and put the pieces together. And when I think about my life, there's nothing that has been given to me that has been completely perfect. There's nothing that's been given to me that has been completely aligned. I had to go out there and put those pieces together. I had to go out there and fix things, move things, and make the puzzle fit. And it's the same thing for you. So if something does not look like it's ideal, or it doesn't look like it's perfect, does not mean that it's not worth pursuing. And if you've gotten bored with the very thing that you had a passion for initially, the very thing that you felt led to do, if you got bored with that, chances are there's new things that you have to do. There's new steps you have to take forward in order for that thing to work in your favor. And the last thing I'm going to say is taking one step forward is enough. Don't think that you have to take these big leaps or make these big jumps in order for things to work for you. Sometimes you just have to be obedient to what God is calling you to do, even if you're unsure of the direction, even if you're unsure of what you're doing in the first place, and just be obedient by taking that one step forward. I'm doing this in my own personal life where I don't really know certain things that God is calling me to do, but I'm being obedient by taking those that one step forward, the one step after the next step after the next step. And so I want to tell you, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals, and don't feel like you have to have everything thought out before you do it. Clarity comes with movement. Clarity comes with you taking those initial steps and allowing God to do the rest. The path is not meant for you to have it all figured out. And so many times I've told myself, like, God, I don't know what you're doing, so maybe this isn't what you're calling me to do. Or I don't know the plan for my life, so maybe I should just stop while I'm ahead, because what if it doesn't work? We have to stop thinking that we're supposed to be all knowing, because we're not. God is all knowing. God knows everything. And even when you can't see what he's doing, he's working behind the scenes to figure it out for you. It's already figured out. And I want you to know that you don't have to have your life figured out. You don't have to have the full vision before you pursue it. You don't have to have the full idea before you take on something or take on an opportunity. Allow God to give you the clarity by moving your feet, by showing him your obedience, by moving forward and taking those little steps forward is going to allow him to give you the clarity. You don't have to have it figured out. So just move your feet, and I hope that encouraged you.